The best. A coin can buy.
Liar's Charm? 10 defense, 1 armor. Tome of Technique. Whoa! One point to spend on a talent or spell and is rendered useless afterwards. Oh man, is that worth 21 gold? Holy cow. Probably? Because that's just a new talent point. All right. I'm also going to level relatively soon. Oh, this is what I was going for. The warrior culls the weak. In most cases, they die with the next blow. Normal enemies below 20% health just die. I need cleave. Alright, so this needs to be moved there. 10 seconds and my damage goes up by 75%. So I need to pop that when I'm fighting a boss. Alright, so leave. This is if the enemy is rank is a elite. Sorry. Enemy rank elite or higher. Leave. Leave and then mighty blow. That's gonna be the combo right there. Or if I'm surrounded by a ton of people, I could go cleave whirlwind. An upgrade to stun. Stagger chance 100% versus a stunned target. So I stun them for 3 more seconds. Reduce the cooldown by 5 seconds. And I will stagger all the enemies I stun. That's good. I'll need to get that eventually, too. Are there any other merchants? One there. Let's see what he has to sell. I don't have 21 gold to spend, though, so...
Guardsman Eveline.
Alright, I think that's it for vendors.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Meet them outside the city. Oh, did I just hit that guy for 500?
I'll deal with this!
You call it I'm right here! You are not enough! You will fall!
Hope that's not the person I was coming out here to meet. Oh, it's Thrask. What the fuck? Or what are you doing out here?
Master Hawk, Ariane tells me you sought a better path than the Circle for her son, Fainriel. I thought perhaps you would be willing to show mages a kindness once more.
Who are you again?
Can I get the details before I agree?
There are a number of apostates hiding in those caverns.
We are not going to kill apostates for you.
I was hoping you might speak to the group. Convince them to surrender peacefully before my fellow Templars arrive.
Do the other Templars intend to do worse than recapture the mages?
Sir Karas is a Knight Lieutenant of the Templars, a great crony of Meredith. Should he find apostates hiding from pursuit, Meredith will consider him justified in murdering the lot of them.
Who's Meredith?
You have clearly not been in Kirkwall long. Meredith is Knight Commander. She has changed the rules for mages in Kirkwall. They are less free than elsewhere. Though I dare say she has created as much dissent as obedience.
Who are these apostates? Where did they come from?
These are the mages of the former Circle at Starkhaven. It burned to the ground, and their Templars sent for us to relocate the survivors. Unfortunately, they escaped on the journey. With their phylacteries burned, it has been nearly impossible to track them.
What's a phylactery?
When a mage joins the Circle, the first enchanter takes a sample of his blood. It is used as a focus to track the mage should he escape.
I would not like to see this become a massacre.
Thank you. Your compassion does you credit. These mages have shown they attack Templars on sight. You have a better chance than I to convince them they are better off alive in the Circle than free and dead. Sir Karas hunts them as well. If they have not surrendered by the time he arrives, this will be a bloodbath.
Like it's gonna be a bloodbath regardless.
They've raised the bloody dead. They must be truly desperate.
Only one way out for these mages now.
Please tell me we're not going to force the poor fools back into the Circle.
It's either that or they all die, dude. Like, what do you want? You want them to be dead? Do that. How did she get an injury?
I found this amazing hat shop in Lowtown.
Maker's blessing. I thought I was going to die down here in this tomb. Are you with the Templars? Please, I need to go back to the Circle. I never wanted to get involved in this. Not when he started making those things.
Who is he?
Decimus. It was his decision. He kept saying the Templars would label us blood mages if we fled. Why not use it if it's our best tool? He slit his wrist, and the magic, it rose from the blood and woke the skeletons in the cave. I ran. Decimus is wrong. Blood magic is a work of evil, not just a power the Templars keep from us for spite.
Decimus is the leader of these mages.
He's crazy. He said with our phylacteries gone, no one could find us. We would be free. I think maybe he set the fire. There must be a demon working through him. No normal man would profane the dead like this.
The Templar Thrask is waiting outside. Surrender to him and you won't be hurt.
I surrender. Take me to the Templars. I don't want anything to do with this blood magic. The rest of them, they're still following Decimus. He's gone mad. I think he'd kill us all just to take the Templars down.
Did he leave?
They're here! The Templars have come to take us back to the Circle.
Decimus, no! Stay your hand. These are no Templars.
What do I care what shield they carry? If they challenge us, the dead themselves will meet the call.
Well.
Not today, Hawk. This isn't going well. You will fall!
Kill them all! Aim for the head! They're too strong!
You are not enough! You killed him! Oh, Decimus. You should have listened to me, love. You are one of us. But you wear no mark of the Circle. How is it you side against your own?
Maybe your lover should have tried hello. We're friendlier than you think.
Decimus gave us the courage to face the Templars. Without him, we would be prisoners still.
He obviously meant a lot to you.
He was our future. Until he came, we never thought to fight back. I told Decimus he was going too far, but he said it was the only way to protect us. To protect me.
She won't admit it, but it's obvious she's just as corrupted.
I swear to you, I have had no truck with demons. Please, we only want our freedom. Without your help, the Templars will execute us all for Decimus's crimes.
If not in the Circle, how do you intend to live?
I hear there are places, outside the Free Marches, where the Templars are not so vigilant.
What do you ask of me?
There is a Templar who followed us. You must have met him when you entered. Kill him, and we can get clear of Kirkwall before the Templars send more men.
Better the death of one Templar than so many innocents.
They would have us kill a man for doing the just work of a Templar.
Will you buy us time to flee Kirkwall?
I will do what I can to help, but not at the cost of Thrask's life.
If you will not kill him, then you must convince him you killed us. That is our only hope. But I spent 2 weeks traveling with these Templars. They strike first and think after. They are far easier to kill than to fool.
Interesting. Hypnotist's staff. I'll have to look at that. I am on his good side, so he may just accept that, even though he doesn't like it. Is this a greatsword? Okay. Gauntlets. Worse than mine. Sure. Two mana and stamina regeneration rate. Okay. So literally everyone is injured. That's cool. I like that.
You happy now?
new form!
I should beat you, my
Say your prayer!
Okay.
Are you trying to tell me this boy is all that's left of the apostates?
I ran away when they began to use blood magic, sir.
They are not in the caverns, Sir Karas. I have thoroughly explored.
Who is this?
Sir Thrask asked me to bring the mages in peacefully.
Oh, did he? I've had my eye on you, Thrask. This isn't the first time you've granted quarter to robes. Kill the traitor and his friends. We'll find these demon worshippers ourselves.
What the fuck? All right.
I'll deal with this! Get back! To the void!
This is wearing on me.
handle this.
Hard won and deserved.
Aim for the heart!
Isabella's on the ground. Appropriately. Stand down. Unworthy. I deny you. Make it good. Take this.
To the void with you! This'll be quick! There will be no mercy! To the void with you!
I suffer no threat.
Thank you.
By the grace of the Maker, they're dead. I wanted this to end peacefully, not...
There can be no peace between the Mages and Templars of Kirkwall, sir. It has gone too far.
You did not aid your fellow Templars. Does that mean you are leaving the Order?
I suppose my side has been picked. I will tell the other Templars you killed Karas, and I came upon the bodies. I will give a false trail to follow.
Thank you. And thank you. Please accept this as the only reward I can offer. I dare not carry a staff with the mark of Starkhaven on it now. This has been more than I expected. We must away.
As must we. Come, Alan. I'm sorry you were the only one I could save.
Let me loot. Okay. Jesus. That was a fight and a half. Oh, man. Okay. Dragon Hunter's Hallberg. Or 78% versus 84. And my attack going down kind of sucks. I need a ring that gives me attack strength. That doesn't do it. The longsword, Edge of Song and Glory. Definitely better than what she has. We'll move that to junk. If I go like that, and then like that, and get significantly better armor. So that goes from 215 to 245. Another 5% damage reduction. But my damage output drops by 3 DPS. Who cares? That's junk. Okay, what about you? What on healing by this character, not to this character. So this is a healing staff. Hell yeah, I'll give you that. Means he'll heal for more. Sick. That's junk. 2 mana regen. '23 attack. '10 defense. Yeah, okay, that's it. Another skill point. Go into Pommel. This requires level 12 and 4 points in Vanguard. Enemy damage resistance 90% versus my basic attacks and 50%. So if they have damage, wait. So this reduces it reduces their damage resistance by 10% on regular attacks and 50% on critical hits. It's actually pretty good. Let's do that. And it's passive, which is nice. Immune to crits. Yeah, back up 64 gold again. Right, let's go home so I can heal these injuries.
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Black powder promise? Like, go home and check. Memento from that place in Gamlen's house. Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's still go home.
Well, Captain. Can I call you Captain? You can call...
Let me pass. I have business with the dwarf Javaris and your Arishok.
The short mouth, yes. Enter if you must, Basra.
You go on ahead. I would rather not.
An awkward time to run off, Isabella.
Ah, you know I'd never leave you. It's just that I really have to leave. Now.
Well, that's awkward. I guess she doesn't want to go in there.
All are forbidden. You are the exception.
Interesting.
Ah, my right hand arrives. Summon your Arishok. The bargain is done. About time you showed. I've been here for hours. Illustrious Arishok, I am here to report that your hated Talvashoth were felled, one and all. Right? Yes, they were. So, I'm ready to open negotiations for the explosive powder, as we agreed.
No.
He's not getting it. Say something.
The Talvashoth camped at the Wounded Coast are dead. You won't honor your bargain?
There is no bargain to honor. His offer for the Gatlock was refused, so he invented a task to prove his worth, when he has none.
I broke my beard getting your outcasts killed.
You hired someone more competent and now stand in their shadow pretending it is yours. You demean his accomplishment. Get out of my sight before I bother lifting my sword.
Nevertheless, you have benefited from his action.
Do you think we are unable to hunt our own outcasts? This was interference, nothing more.
So I get nothing for all this work?
If anything, we have been denied the righteous application of the wisdom of the Qun. What payment should I exact for that? Go, dwarf, before I begin my tally.
You may want to take this opportunity to go.
But he has to sell. It's a product. People want it.
There is no profit in empowering those not of the Qun. The means of creating the Gatlock is ours alone. It shall be dispensed only to our enemies, in the traditional manner.
You are a frustrating people. And you're fired. Sodding bunch of oxmen and doglords. A whole lot breathing smoke. Pah.
You will leave as well, human. There's no more coin for you here.
Well,
Survivor's place, but that dwarf, especially so. Why do you bother me, human? I hire no blades and need no goods. Your kind thinks selfishness and want are normal. This city, all of it, leaves a bad taste.
If you despise this place, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you?
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. I am not the one to educate you. I did not intend to land here. But this city may demand certainty. I suspect we are done, human.
You're a long way from home. Why did you come?
To meet a demand of the Qun.
Which was?
It is a matter only the Qunari understand. We remain until we fulfill the demand of the Qun. Or until the demand changes.
I don't think Kirkwall would do well under military rule.
The rule of the Qun is not military. It is discipline and order.
How is that different?
To your limited understanding, it is not. You fear soldiers that arrive to remove your pitiable vices. But they do not control Qunari. The Triumvirate divides and governs. One is nothing without the others.
Can you tell me about the other two parts?
No.
Then we can learn nothing.
I am no more equipped to explain than you are to understand. Arishak, Arigena, Arikyun, pillars of the Kunari, of the nation that must be. There is but one way to know these things, human, and I have yet to decide if it must be done.
How many Kunari have you lost to the Tal-Vashoth?
None.
That seems unlikely.
We lose nothing when weakness abandons the Kyun. It is the Tal-Vashoth who have lost themselves.
You guard your powder carefully.
It is a tool that can only be allowed to exist under the ordered authority of the Kyun.
It could benefit many people.
It does now. Just as swords benefit warriors, but are not given to children. Well, your children.
Farewell.
Panahedan, human.
Interesting. I need to go sell. Let's go over to this vendor over here.
As fast as I can. Don't you worry. Could have sworn a girl like you.
I don't know you, you don't know me.
Okay.
Feel free to look at...
What are you selling here? "16 attack, 2 crit chance." 19 attack, 3 physical damage. I'm tempted to buy at least one of these. 19 attack, 3 physical. 16 attack, 2 crit chance. What is her crit chance by default? I see her crit chance? Oh. Oh, here we go. Crit chance 14, so we take it to 16. Or I could raise that to 84, I think it was.
If you've the coin.
Oh, her attack would also go up. Fortitude would be good on her, actually. Right?
I think the Canarius.
Andraste's grace be with you.
Okay. Black Emporium had something that was interesting that I might want to buy.
Look around. So many.
Maker's Sigh. The attributes, specializations, and spells or talents. Everything. Spells and talents as well. How many people are in my group? 4. There's 3 mages. 3 warriors. 2 rogues. 8? Is 8 correct? I don't know how many I would want. Let's buy like, well, not 20, jeez. Buy like 6 of them. Okay. Still has 99. Advanced combat techniques. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a talent point +1. 27. I just bought one for 21 earlier. This gives me attribute points +2. Okay, I will want to buy that eventually, just not now. These look like low-level stuff. I'm just gonna empty them, and then we'll sell them.
Take what you like. No charge. No charge!
Cunning, health, and damage resistance. That's junk. These are all junk. Alright, I don't want to use the Maker's Sigh yet, but...
Here, miss. Word is you're looking for help. And paying well.
I need someone native to the dark places beneath Lowtown. If you claim as much, yes, I will pay.
I am. Let's just step into this alley and me and my fellows can have a look at the money on offer.
Can you get this deep into Lowtown and be that stupid?
It does appear she could use some help, especially now.
Well, thank you for your timely intervention. I am out of my element.
A foolish risk in Lowtown.
I had to come here to get the type of person I need. Someone of bloody skill, but also integrity. Perhaps the kind who might leap to someone's defense. I have a charge who needs passage from the city. If you are willing and capable, meet me at my safe house nearby.
You make a lot of assumptions. It almost got you killed already.
All the more reason to end this quickly. You must need coin. Everyone here does. Varnell!
Not so helpless, I see.
I hope you will come. This matter only grows more urgent with time.
Interesting. Oh, it's just a different part of the same map. Oh. I was getting ready to leave and go somewhere else. I'm so blind. Okay.
I'm expected.
I thank you for coming. This matter is delicate, and I need someone of limited notoriety who will not link this to me. It is an escort, but I think you will agree the nature of the party makes this unique.
If this is criminal, I already have enough trouble.
I should think you're about to have more. I am Sister Patrice. This is my burden of charity.
Maker?
Would even a Templar bind a mage like this? A survivor of infighting with their Talvashoth outcasts. I call him Katojan, a bridge between worlds. The Viscount and others feel that peace begins with appeasement. This mage would likely be returned to his brutal kin. He can serve a better purpose. I want him free. He must be guided from the city without alerting his people, or being seen in my care.
You don't just stumble on someone like this.
For all their blasphemous certainty, the Kunari do have deserters. Those who seek freedom are hunted mercilessly.
Talvashoth, they seem to accept the role.
Even their rebels conform. Savonel observed one of their bloody exchanges. This poor mage was the only survivor.
And you think this mage was being hunted?
I am certain no thinking creature would willingly submit to this. If he was not running before, he has seized the opportunity now.
If you were so intent on this, why not use Chantry resources?
My order will soon realize the Kunari presence is more than a test of faith. It is an open challenge. But for now, I must act on my own. Helping this mage shows how Kunari heresy cannot be ignored. His flight is vital.
Is freedom so helpful? A new life with that collar seems doubtful.
And yet it is more than he has. My reach is limited. His struggle is his own.
It just seems like releasing a bird, cage and all.
We do what we can to step toward what is right. That must be enough.
Will he help? If I trust him at all?
I don't know his capabilities, or if he can function at all in that collar. But I think he knows we are his only way out.
You think?
He's followed every direction and made no aggressive moves, even when taunted. Were I in his place, I could have fled. Kunari or not, I can only assume he wants to be led to freedom.
And if you're wrong, I have to deal with it.
That is why I went to Lowtown. You are either capable of the discretion and skill that I need, or you are not.
You're not interested in who you might be hiring?
If you were important enough to know, I would need someone else. But if you insist, what is your family name?
My name is Hawk.
Strong. Very Ferelden. The Kunari have hardly pressured the southern nations. You have not seen as many converts or those who refused. If this action, if any action, can lessen their influence, it must be done.
I've had dealings with the Kunari leader. He'd want to know of this.
You have dealt with their leader? If you have interacted with Kunari, you know how they treat those who leave their heathen order. The Arashok would doom this poor creature. But knowing them is useful. If they challenged you, attacking an ally would only confirm their barbarism. You are still right for the task.
I can get him out of Kirkwall. He's a bit conspicuous for the streets, though.
I had never thought about the plight of mages among the Kunari. But it seems they are even more oppressed than we are.
This mage will be a fine example of how cruel Kunari are, even to their own. But only if this plays out just so. The passage here leads to the warrens of the Undercity. It is dangerous, but that is why you are hired. Good luck.
Alright, well I am going to go ahead and stop here for tonight, everybody.